You are listening to the Student Report Podcast, Episode 3, with Cece Pedersen and Nunie Charon Kunrak, organizers of the Go Green Projects.
Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of the Student Report Podcast. Today is Wednesday, the 25th of September 2019. Our guests today are the organizers of the Go Green Project. They, along with the primary school and secondary school of Pan Asia, went to the Banpu Nature Education Center and planted 837 mangrove trees. Today they are here to talk about their opinions on saving the earth and their goals with this Go Green 2 project. Please welcome Nunie Charon Kunrak and Cece Pedersen. Welcome.
Hi.
Right, so you guys went 2 weeks ago
Yes.
to the Banpu Nature Education Center.
Yes.
The school provided for some students school buses
Yeah.
for you guys to go there. You had grade 6 to grade 12.
Yeah, we also had some primary students that
And
came with their
primary.
parents.
Mhm.
There was 1 kg too.
So this is the Go Green project number 2, right?
Yes.
Can you tell us about what was the first one?
The first one we went and planted trees. We only invited the grade 11s and grade 10s. I mean the younger grades, the high school. So we went around 20 people and we planted around 200 trees because it was our first time. We didn't know how much we could handle.
And it was a great experience, even though there's like lesser people, but like it went very quickly and we get to learn many new things, like how to plant trees and like the benefits of having those trees there. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. And then we went to Pattaya. Like this program, this Go Green project is like, it consists of 2 activities: mangrove plantings and beach cleanup. So beach cleanup was after like the mangrove planting. We went to Pattaya, but then we faced a problem.
Yeah, the beaches were completely cleaned. So we asked around and we went to a beach nearby called Satahip Beach. We spent a few hours there, and got like around 2 bags worth of trash.
That was when you guys were in grade
11.
That was this past summer.
right. So you are grade 12 now.
Yes.
So what is your goal, your main aim of doing this?
We aim to help educate the people about how they can help the environment more, even if it's just some small little tree. It still helps a lot.
And help with pollution, I guess. Like this country and every other Asian countries is making a lot of plastic pollution, and like literally you can walk out of the school and you can see so many plastics.
Tons of it.
Yeah. But then initially we came up with this project because of our CAS teacher at that time. Her name was Teacher Asli, and basically she had told us that like we don't have like that much amount of CAS money to make like build libraries or make like educational projects. So she was like, hey, how about you guys do some environmental projects? That it would count as like big CAS too. So we were like, yeah, let's go plant some trees, and like along with her and a few other friends, we come up with this project.
Right. So what I want to ask is this project, do you think there's a direct benefit to this in that planting those trees will contribute a large amount to the problem, or is it more about educating the children and the people that this is something they should be doing?
It's a small step. You start with something.
It's one and the same, honestly. Like having people come and help us also shows them that you don't have to contribute that much in order to help. And also that it's super easy to just do something that could be helpful to the environment, like refusing a plastic straw once in a while, or not eating meat for certain meals, something like that. It's a really small change, but it can make a bigger difference when you educate them.
For me personally, I think like it's a small step. It may not contribute that much, but it's the first step in doing something big. Firstly, like you get to educate those kids who went with us, who are the future of our generation. They will get to learn why we have to do this, for what reason, and how will it benefit themselves and everyone else later. like these trees won't just grow in a day, it will take years, but later it could make that place a better place by having more oxygen and clean air. And of course, when they get educated, they'll do something that one day that will be bigger than ours. It's just like a small project, but one day when they grow up, they can do something even better and be a better person than us. And that's what we hope for.
So in the recent months, you have seen people like, have you heard of Greta Thunberg?
Yes.
Yes. What do you think of people like her, of children like her, going up into essentially the world stage and pointing out the importance of things like this as a child thinking about her future? Yeah.
I think it's incredibly responsible of her to take it upon herself to have such a big impact. You know, she started with just skipping school on Fridays, sitting in front of the building alone to protest, and now there are over millions and millions of people who know her name and who preach what she preaches. And it really shows how adults these days are super greedy about opinion. But it's really amazing what she's doing, and I really hope one day someone we know, or I hope I get that platform one day to talk about the same things.
Now, on a more local scope, what do you think can be some concrete benefits to the local environment of the community and the livelihood of the people that could occur if we don't do anything at all about things like this? I know you guys are going to do soil cleaning.
Yeah.
Explain your goals and objective with that one.
We just want to show the people at our school and the people around this local area that there's a lot of trash in this soil specifically. And so if we clean that, we can show them the difference that it makes. You know, the grasses will be greener, it probably would smell less. Mm-hmm. And the flooding wouldn't be as disgusting as it is.
Now, you guys are grade 12 now. You don't...
Remind us.
This is, do you think that will be the last time you could do this as students?
No.
If I had a chance to plan something like this again, I would definitely do it, assuming that it doesn't take much of my
I don't know what it will take, but I will convince everyone that I know in this school to please continue with this project.
Mm-hmm.
There's Go Green 1, there's Go Green 2. There's a saying that if you started something, there will be always next time. So I hope one day you will be the one doing it. Your class, right? Can you promise me that?
No, but I can promise you that they will be the ones who will do this, I hope.
I hope so.
Please!
So you have shown that we can collectively make a difference like that, but what do you think about our personal lifestyles? For each person, what can it do in their lifestyles to help?
Definitely reduce the use of plastics. Do you know Hayat?
Yes.
Yeah, she's our role model. Okay, just in case you guys don't know who Hayat is, she's this girl in grade 10. She's Mahmoud's sister, my friend's sister. But basically her family doesn't use plastic anymore. No plastic.
All the plastic, they do use plastic, but they collect it and they take it to recycle.
Yeah, which is amazing. I
can't respect them enough.
Yeah.
For choosing that lifestyle.
Because every day you need to somehow at least one piece of plastic you have to use it. Basically, for example, you go to the orange shop, you buy water, that's already plastic. Or after school you want to go to the 7-Eleven in front of school, plastic.
Yeah, every time you buy food, you get plastics. Every time you order a drink, you get a straw or a cup or both. So finding alternatives to those things are pretty good. There are bamboo straws, silicone straws, metal straws, containers that you can take. So just do anything to reduce plastic. Even if you just buy one bamboo straw, you're saving the world a little bit at a time.
Yeah, we admit that we can't stop using plastic completely.
Yeah, there's
even Hayat, she said she has to use it, but then she collect it later and then recycle it. Yeah. But even a small change make a difference. In case of for example, buying water from orange shop, you can
Bring your
own
own
bottle.
bottle.
Yeah, and refill it in the cafeteria. And if you want snacks, maybe pack some from your home in a box and you come eat it during breaks. And yeah.
Do you think the problem is caused by insufficient knowledge, where people don't know about the problems, or is it about laziness and unwillingness to
It's
change?
being ignorant.
The bigger problem, the root of the problem is that there are big corporations that know this. They know what they're doing and they're choosing to ignore it, like
Because
Greta
money.
Thunberg.
Because
But the thing with local people is that it's not really our responsibility. It's not the kids' responsibility. It's not my generation's responsibility to save your wrongdoings.
so like these corporations, they're just like, if I get money, then that's good enough.
Yeah,
Like,
they know exactly what they're doing and they're refusing to change because of their greedy behavior. But you know, we're taking time off school, we're taking time away from our personal lives in order to educate people. I mean, I post about the environment on social media at least once a week.
no, once a day.
I hope so,
Literally.
yeah.
Dude, it's on every day.
Yeah, so I think it's still important that we do take it upon ourselves, because even though we can't blame locals of causing the pollution, but it's still, you're still contributing and you're not suing big corporations for that. So I might as well try to save it a little bit.
Or unless you go to a law school and try to sue those people.
Yeah, if you do that, I will pay you. Like, you can live with me if you want. One day.
Now, do you think this is a controversial issue, or do you think it's just a problem that should just not even be a problem and should just be something that everyone agrees on?
It
Yeah.
should just be a
Definitely the
problem
latter.
that everyone deals with equally. Like the fact that I heard Greta Thunberg said on an interview that like when she came to America, everyone talks about it as if it's a myth that everyone's arguing whether it's fact or fiction. But in where she comes from, in Sweden, everyone talks about it as if it was real, because it is real, and there's no doubt about it. It's just that there are so many people that are influencing the way people think, so that they think that it might be a hoax, but it isn't. I mean, people are literally dying. Animals are going extinct because of this problem, and people are choosing to ignore it and thinking that it's a myth, but it isn't.
Now, with that, do you have anything you guys want to plug?
Please stop using plastics. Try to find alternatives. And if those alternatives are plastic, just know that you're harming the environment even more, even if it is reusable. So do your research, find out how you can contribute, no matter how small the change may be.
This may be dark, but like, we're gonna die early if
Yeah.
we don't do something.
Our children won't have any chances. And there's no point in making one.
Like, soon we'll no longer have like reason to study when like we're not gonna have like a place to study. Like the
we
world.
wouldn't have a future at all.
Yeah.
And if the world continues to behave the way that it does right now, we won't live past 40. Like, we won't even get the chance to have a midlife crisis.
Right, with that rather depressing note, we say goodbye to Nunie and Cece. And thank you to you for watching this episode. You can find more of our content on thestudentreport.com. You can find our magazine issues at thestudentreport.com/issues. You can find our YouTube at thestudentreport.com/YouTube. And please follow us on Instagram at PAIS Student Report. Thank you for watching and have a good day.